Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and we're back again with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And tell me if you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'm enjoying recording it. It's a really fun game. And yeah, we're just going to start off where we left off with the battle. So let's get back into it. Alright, so basically this is where I deploy my people. I'm going to go with, leaving Dimitri. I'm going to keep him, Dedu. I can't change my units, so I guess I'm just going to have to leave them how they are. And we're going to start.
We'll put the bandits to rout.
Alright.
Follow me.
Like I said in the last video, this one's going to be more fighting and stuff, so that should be good. Because we got pretty much basically the introductions.
Looks like we'll have to fight our way out of this.
Getting the combos way better too. There we go.
Well,
Plays different characters.
that was something. Moving on. Whew, I made it.
Okay,
So this
Ash is
what
an
real
archer.
battle is like.
He has an interest. His archer fighting style is a little different from everybody else's. It's interesting.
I'll do what
Oh, he has wind magic.
I must. A fine hit.
Watch out, Dimitri after I'm done testing Ash out.
Now we know who to kill to open the gate.
There we go. I gotta go defeat the gatekeeper. They're both dead. Alright, let's go command my soldiers.
We will
Nope,
proceed as
Dimitri
planned.
won't be him.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive.
Let's begin.
I'm about to get the dude to guard
Will be your
Dimitri.
shield.
I'll do my best.
Ash, you
I'm
go
a
over
little
there,
nervous.
and I'm
Not
gonna
a
play as
problem.
Shez.
I've got
Actually, no, I'm just playing Ash. I like the spiral shot. It's actually pretty good. Not a good way to be shooting. There you go. I'm missing almost every single one of my shots. Alright, let's switch over to Shez. Alright, that's one down.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop him.
Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Dimitri. You guys already seen some of his fighting style. And he has lightning, his attacks have lightning magic inside them. Alright.
This place is bigger than I thought. Split up.
I pray they find peace in the grave.
Alright, that's Alright.
A treasure chest. We'll need to find
And
the
this is
key.
we're gonna find a thief with the key,
I
and then
can
we
get
should
it
be
open
good.
without one if you want. I'm not exactly proud of that skill, but
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest. And now those intruders are all over the thing.
That's a good combo.
I know who has the key.
The dude senses it. And they're exactly the person I can fight because they're weak to stack lightning. There we go, I guess another combo's going. I really like Dimitri's fighting style. We're ready to go for the treasure chest, wherever it's at. We'll find it. That's the awakening gauge, yep. Alright. I'm gonna command my other soldiers to a different spot. Alright, the dude is gonna go attack this fortress because he's able to beat them pretty quick.
It's time to move.
Ash is gonna go. Where's Ash go? Should go over here.
I'm a little nervous about.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna go fight. Oh yeah, you go with Ash.
I've got this.
Alright, got a fortress over here, so we should be good. That's a really strong attack. I didn't even need to do that. I could just finish him. That's
This
fine.
mission has gotten out of hand.
I suppose this isn't exactly a trap, but I still don't know what to expect from where.
Bring them no mercy.
No, not yet.
It's an old structure, but very well built. These ruffians are lucky to have such a perfect.
I really like this playing style. Like for Three Houses was really fun in its own right, but this one's really fun too. Because this is a action RPG, and the other one's a strategy RPG, so it's really fun.
Take it for ourselves.
But yeah, it's pretty fun. And that person's dead. Alright, let's switch over to Dedu and get his fighting style. Oh, he is a really heavy fighting style. Makes sense. He's an axe user, so that kind of makes sense. Whoa! I've never seen that attack. He's a really heavy attacker.
He's taking control of the fortress. Now, let us have a look around.
That's a good combo.
Something is amiss.
Alright, let's try. Who should I
I shall take the lead.
try?
My turn.
My turn.
I should already over here, so I'm much more to go all over there. The music in this game, I always like the Fire Emblem Three Houses music, and it's like remix versions of each song, and it sounds really good. I'll shoot you over here. That's one thing I like about archers. I actually didn't think that was gonna work, honestly.
Hey, there's a prisoner down here. She looks like an academy student.
Okay, so yeah, this is where the story is different because we didn't find that person until like way later on inside the game. It wasn't before the time skip, but still. We never actually found her, like her actual person.
I'll show you what I can do. You like
Yeah, they're getting loud damage.
this? Should help.
That's a Myrmidon. Oh, that's a good combo, I think. Hoo-hoo! That was good. Alright, yeah, they're dead. So you rescued her.
Are you here to rescue me?
Are you
Yes,
all right?
yes we are.
What are you doing here? Never mind. We can discuss that later.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't let the girl escape, or Kranya will make us wish we were dead.
I can arrange that.
It's not safe.
Alright, so these soldiers, we gotta get everybody out of here. I'm gonna put Shez
Not a problem.
to guard
I'm here to
her,
help.
and everybody else.
We will proceed as planned.
Let's be.
Then you're gonna
We will
go
proceed as planned.
over here.
We must.
Take the girl and run.
Then I'll switch to Shez when there's someone attacking her, because I'm pretty sure once she gets attacked,
We shook
she'll
the
be stopping.
its nest, so it's on us to keep her safe.
Let us crush their defenses.
There we go. This is soldier really strong.
I'll do what I must.
Just leave me alone already!
More bandits. Perhaps.
Let's hurry up and get rid of them.
I just heard someone with Link's voice for a second.
To give him the slip.
This person's taking forever to get rid of him. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's low. Yep.
I think I'm in.
More bandits that eluded us. Leave none alive.
Alright, stop.
That
Okay.
should do it.
Alright, I need to switch over to Mr. Mishia.
Awaited this moment.
Oh, he's over
Sorry
here.
I'm slowing you down. World is
Let's get rid of this person really quickly.
at the moment.
Alright, we're gonna go intercept that thief. Alright. Wow, these characters are actually not. They're actually slower than I thought they would be. Oh, you can't get past me. As soon as I call up to you, you're dead. Goodbye.
Stand down.
That's a cool special, and you're still not. Oh, this person is. Oh, they're strong against. Well, now they're dead. No wonder they weren't. No wonder they weren't dying.
That's the last of them.
Where's the do at? Oh, he's right behind me. We're good.
We should be safe here. I mean,
Like I said, we protected Mr. Question mark.
all right. Who came in here and trashed my beautiful stronghold?
Now we gotta fight her.
Hi there. I'm Grania, but you can just call me the lady that's about to murder you. Or, don't.
Yeah, see, inside the other story, we didn't fight her until like near the end of the time skip. Now I gotta go kill Kranya.
We must.
A lot offensive.
My turn.
Use that tornado.
If you've got any pretty last words lined up, now would be the time. Not that I'm going to pay attention.
Alright. I might switch over to the so he might get some. Oh, nope, that's not good. Oh, that's what that move is. Yeah, probably not the best idea.
Anywhere, Monica. I have something very special planned for you.
Oh, I'm strong against her. Okay. Oh, she did. Take that weapon.
You asked for it. Release the creature we captured.
Some sort of
Is that
beast.
a... Oh,
Get
that's
ready,
what that is.
everyone. We have to.
Alright, all out attack.
We take it down.
It has... How many... Oh, it has a little... Okay.
Attack in force. You'll never defeat it alone.
All the numbers in the world won't save you.
Last one of his health bars down.
Take a breather. This is going to be a long fight.
It's strength based. Don't let up.
I'll do it.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna try to level up the dude. There we go. Another health bar down. Oh, that thing's dead. Nice. And I didn't even level up.
Defeated a demonic beast? Impossible! Talus isn't going to like this at all. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay.
Alright.
These names are wholly unfamiliar to me. But at least we won the day.
I am Speed. Actually, he's one of the slower characters. One of the slower fighting characters, though. Alright, got Dimitri leveled up. And did he? Oh, okay, he's level 2 at least. Okay, I thought he was still level 1 for a second. All right, that's their class. That's their class ranks.
This'll help me break.
I'm getting.
Hey,
I'm gonna use that venom edge for Shez. I'm gonna cut a bit of money from that.
We should be safe here for the time being. I'm well acquainted with Professor Yuritsa, but the rest of you are this year's Blue Lions, I presume?
That's correct. But if I may, how did you come to be wearing our uniform? Also, how do you know Professor Yuritsa? Were you enrolled at the Officers Academy?
She's one of last year's students. A Black Eagle.
That would make you our senior, but what are you doing in a place like this? Well, I was just on the verge of graduation last year when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. In truth, I thought I'd never breathe fresh air again. Thank you for coming when you did. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Monica von Ox, eldest daughter of the Empire's Baron Ox.
Yes. I think I understand. This all began when the knights lost sight of the bandits and you gave chase. Afterward, you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good. But, why are you even here, Alois?
Because the knights sent for help after you left them behind. Did you expect anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Yuritsa's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
And as we established last time, this dude is severely bad at jokes. I don't even know why he keeps trying. They're awful.
Still, I find this a rather grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
You didn't?
We saw others in the fortress. People who were clearly not bandits. This is just a thought. But what if they were the ones truly in charge, and the bandits mere pawns?
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kranya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
You're on the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What? Why didn't you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Well, the one who kidnapped me was Tomas the librarian. I'm certain of it. I could tell from his gait, and how he held his staff. I suppose he isn't the simple scholar you think he is.
Tomas? Impossible.
But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have.
That's another twist in this version of the story, that all these, the Slither and Darkness people get discovered so easily in this, like, it's not so easily, like, really early.
Based on what you say,
especially Tomas. Tomas
no
gets, like,
choice
discovered
but to investigate.
in chapter, like, well, it takes a while for him to get discovered in the original.
But Sir Alois...
That's why I'm thinking this story is going to end up turn out more bad, like, have a worse ending than the other one. Like, not a worse ending as, like, the story's bad, like a more horrible ending, like, like character-wise. Like, the characters are going through some stuff.
Be on guard. If Tomas is in league with Kranya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her hands. Not a word of this to anyone. Is that clear?
Well, now things are getting interesting. Honestly, did not see this coming. So what do you make of this Kranya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know. My memory is but a shadow at this point. Gone, vanished, lost. I remember meeting you, but before that, nothing at all. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck with the most inexplicable feeling. I couldn't tell you if it was revulsion or affection. It was simply pure emotion.
And here I thought I had it tough.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but I do love that about you.
And so, The knights
Pretty
have
much
been
the
ordered
god.
to apprehend
Well, I guess the
Tomas.
thing's a god thing. He lost his memory just like Soltis did in the original story. I don't know. I think he was created by the dark people, but I have no idea. It's very interesting.
As it happens, he's been absent from Garrick Mach for the last several days. They are using this opportunity to prepare quietly, and intend to seize him upon his return.
They're just gonna mug him as soon as he walks through the front doors. Literally just jump him.
Hard to believe someone within the monastery was working against us.
It's shocking, yes, but we have testimony from the very person he abducted. Not to mention all the other evidence they found. No surprise they want to bring the guy in.
This could be our only chance to find out about his co-conspirators.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
He used to help me track down all manner of obscure books. I always thought he was just a kind old man. Tomas is the last person I'd picture as a murderous kidnapper.
I asked around, and it seems he's been in his current position for over 40 years. Why he'd choose to lash out at the church now is beyond me.
Maybe his feelings aren't new. There could have been troubling signs for a while that we aren't aware of.
Even if that's true, what is the point of kidnapping a student?
Ransom, maybe? The kidnapped student is from an imperial house.
Or maybe he wants to tarnish the church's reputation.
Wow, look at you reasoning things out. Your new friends must be rubbing off on you.
Your Highness, did this man hire the bandits that attacked you in the mountains?
That's what I'm told, but I've yet to confirm it. There is evidence that seems to link them.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to feel a lot less safe after this.
You're not alone. Rumors are flying around the monastery about who else might be a traitor.
You'd think the church would do a better job vetting the people they employ.
Maybe it's not so easy to... Hey, do you hear that? Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Here comes the action.
Well, well, I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I think he's here. I'll be back.
Shouldn't we take a moment to... Very well. We'll be right
Yeah,
behind
maybe you
you.
should have waited. Maybe you could have had a chance of catching him.
There he is!
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
What is this?
Familiar, right?
Such hubris from mere vermin. You will pay for this.
Find him!
Right!
What he did was just like...
See, in the other story, they didn't figure him out even until like way later on, and by that point, it was already too late. Things were already set in motion. But now they're figuring him out really, really early.
Crisis in Ferdiad. Upon his return to Garrick Mach, the humble Tomas shapeshifts and flees, and not even the Knights of Ceres's most concerted efforts can track down the erstwhile librarian. Dmitri elects to keep an eye on events from afar and not involve himself in the disturbance. Soon, however, an urgent message arrives from Ferdiad, capital of the Kingdom of Fargus.
About taking guesses saying someone got assassinated by that old guy.
Well, that was certainly an unexpected conclusion to the whole Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of the knights and escaped.
Shapeshifting?
Yes, that's what I said. Also, I know what you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Don't feel like sharing, hmm? All the same, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
Now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
May not trust me for much longer, considering someone just literally just walked in when we were having the
There
conversation.
you are. Something wrong?
No, I simply wanted to check in after the unsettling events of the other day.
I kind of try not to dwell on stuff like that, but I admit I'm having more trouble shrugging this off than usual. It's gonna make my life a lot harder if my powers end up being evil.
Perhaps. And yet... How do I put this? Power is neutral. The good or evil of it comes from the one who wields it. For example, I possess extreme strength, and have always believed this gift was bestowed upon me so that I might protect others. And you used your power to save us, which means it cannot possibly be evil.
Didn't mean to fish for sympathy there, but... well, thanks.
My apologies if I overstepped.
I've been looking all over for you, Prince Dimitri. Her Grace the Archbishop is asking for you. She requests that you come to the audience chamber immediately. Duke Fraldarius has arrived for a visit.
Rodrigue is here? I'm on my way. Let us continue this discussion later.
Yeah, that's Felix's dad that just showed up.
Hold on. What did you say?
I've only just heard the news, so I'm a bit hazy on the finer points, but it seems my uncle has seized control of the capital and declared war on House Fraldarius.
That's entirely
Signs
different
point
from
to
what
him
happened in
wanting
the other
to start
story.
the line out entirely.
This is gonna be interesting.
That's Felix's family, right? They're one of the kingdom's leading houses. What does the royal family gain from eliminating them?
I'd wager it has to do with House Fraldarius supporting my claim to the throne.
The bigger question is why the Grand Duke chose to launch an offensive now of all times.
Whatever the reason, he must have decided to act before His Highness's coronation could take place.
My uncle claims House Fraldarius is attempting to install me as their puppet. As such, he issued a written appeal to the Western Lords to help him rescue me from the Duke's foul clutches, as he puts it.
In what cruel world would our noble house take the reins of a boor like you?
Don't ask me, it's his pretext.
So what exactly is going on in the capital? You said it's been seized.
Oh dear. I do hope nobody there has been met with foul play.
He's in no position to engage such a move until I've been removed from the situation.
I say the Regent should be dealt with. I haven't heard one good thing about his leadership.
I've no intention of becoming a pawn in this game. All the same, I must return to Fargus at once. Didu, you will accompany me.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Felix, I'm sure your father will contact you soon. For now, just wait for Rodrigue to weigh in.
Ash? Sorry, it's just that Lenato used to be in the Grand Duke's service, so...
He is a man of compassion. It's not out of the question he'll be swayed to my uncle's side. Truth be told, we're not sure where anyone's allegiances lie at this point, so let's not hasten to conclusions, any of us. We must all keep level heads.
So we're running into a battle that we don't even know whose side we're going to be on. So that's going to be... This is actually very different from the original game, and it's turning out to be pretty interesting so far.
I'm told you are sending the knights to help us, Lady Rhea. I do not wish to sound ungrateful, but are you sure you want to do that?
The Church of Seiros cannot overlook this grievance.
Regrettably, many of our knights were dispatched elsewhere several days ago on another matter. However, while we may lack numbers, we have put together a unit of considerable skill. It will be captained by someone near and dear to you, in fact. Someone well-suited to a mission within the kingdom.
Someone near to... Ah, of course. That is encouraging.
Since its very inception, we have watched over the kingdom of Fargus as one would their own child. When its peace is threatened, the church has no choice but to act.
I have not forgotten your outpouring of aid after my father's passing 4 years ago, and I swear to repay that kindness in full.
One other thing, a suggestion, if you will, from the church.
Now I want to know what the suggestion was, and I bet we're never going to find out until after the demo.
So she wants all of us to go with you?
Yes. This time, the Knights of Seros will be accompanying us, in addition to Professor Yuritsa.
Well, I certainly don't mind. But Annie and Ash, what about you?
You know I'm always behind you. But considering what it means for my uncle, I don't know. House Dominic's lands are surrounded by other houses that are likely to support Rufus's claim. If I join you, it could sour my family's relations with our neighbors.
I'll go. I mean, of course I don't want to get Lenato into any trouble, but I also know he'd want me to do what I think is right.
I'm sorry to place such a difficult decision on your shoulders, Ash. And what of you?
I'm in. The more time I spend here at the Academy, the more I miss actual fighting. Besides, I want to use my powers to help. After all, the good or evil of a thing comes from the person wielding it. Am I right?
Indeed it does. You have my thanks.
There you go again, throwing yourself headlong into the first conflict you find. No wonder I have to keep stepping in to guide you.
Him being partnered up, this character being partnered up with Dimitri actually is pretty good because the powers, because he's seen that the power isn't entirely evil that he has. But I think it is that. I think that character is meant to be originally evil though. The Arvel. I think he's meant to be originally evil.
Still, we basically have no choice, so run wild, I guess.
I'll inform you of the details soon. Please ensure you're prepared by then.
Alright, I'm just gonna go directly to the checkpoints I need to talk to. I don't feel like wasting time trying to like talk to every single character.
I implore you.
Alright, next person.
Yes,
That's Felix's dad.
Would it bother you?
Alright, so basically he wants military strength. Makes sense.
Got a second?
Nah.
Not good.
So he's worried about how this entire thing is going to turn out. Okay. Okay, so basically, the dude doesn't like the Dimitri's uncle because Dimitri's uncle's trying to assassinate him multiple times. Okay, that makes sense.
Well,
Let's see.
Let's give it a go.
Alright.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, now we gotta go fight. This fight is probably gonna be, yeah, it's obviously gonna be harder. And I have this on hard mode, and it doesn't even seem hard. Not yet, at least.
The Duke has stamped out most of the troops who invaded Fraldarius. As things stand, a clash on royal soil and eventually within the capital is inevitable. As you are the only blood kin I have, my lord, I pray we might find a way to resolve this conflict peacefully. Bah, what rubbish. He sings of conciliation, but I know a threat when I read it.
Okay, interesting. So that's Dimitri's uncle, okay.
Shouldn't you take better care of a letter from your dear nephew, my lord?
He's not expecting a reply. The creature means to slay me.
Well, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. He actually does kill him. Yeah, this, like I said, this a bunch of this story is like entirely different than what I was expecting, which is actually I actually like it.
Your fear of Prince Dimitri runs deeper than I thought. You shouldn't have missed your chance 4 years ago in Dusker, or 2 years ago during the suppression of the rebellion. That's twice you failed to kill him.
I've learned my lesson. A lion's cub is still a lion, and one cannot slay a lion with a clumsy scheme. It's those monstrous eyes, Cornelia. They terrify me. The boy is a vicious animal, yet he attempts to feign actual grief that we can't find common ground. The aberrance of it shakes me to my core.
This dude's scared of something that he shouldn't even be scared of right now. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense because Dimitri is really strong, but still.
I understand completely.
Every night since I killed my brother, I dream a lion is ripping out my throat.
I didn't know he killed Dimitri's dad. That's actually interesting. Yeah, it makes sense why you're so terrified of him.
You'll run yourself ragged if you live your days in fear of revenge.
Yeah, this dude's terrible. I didn't even know he killed Dimitri's dad.
You were meant to rule Fargus, and you have the power to make it so. Your royal army is the finest in the realm, and if I may be so bold, you also have me. Put your worries to rest, my king. Sleep deeply and without fear.
I'm so utterly tired. Tired of being afraid. Tired of what I've become. All of it.
I see. And how much longer until Tullus gives the word?
Well, she's working with those still in darkness. That's interesting.
I know only that something is amiss in the Imperial capital.
Curse it all! I am not waiting 1,000 years for that doddering old fool to act. Rally the Western Lords and their troops, and be quick about it. Have them make ready to intercept that whelp.
As you command, Cleobulus.
According to our scouts, the enemy has positioned their troops on the capital streets.
So they can use the townsfolk as shields when we take the fight to them. With vulgar tactics.
Well, now that we know their strategy, our next move will be critical. A victory stained with the people's blood achieves nothing. We'll need to move our forces swiftly, but with caution.
That sucks. Now I gotta actually avoid actually making casualties. That's gonna suck so much.
To do. Has there been a reply from my uncle?
Nothing of yet.
I thought not.
Your Highness, will you truly be able to strike Rufus down when the time comes?
I will do what is required of me.
Preparations are complete, Your Highness.
The people are waiting for you, Dimitri. Let's not keep them any longer.
No, we'd best not.
You're our commander, but you look like you're heading for a funeral. Could you maybe try not being so insufferable?
Apologies for my demeanor. I've more than a few things on my mind. But very well. Let's begin our final war council.
You look pale. Not keen on fighting your own blood?
Sadly, I saw this fight coming long ago.
Then what's the problem?
Now that I've brought the fight to the streets of the capital, I wonder if my actions are right. Most of the people here favor keeping the royal line of succession. That's because my father and the kings before him maintained peace inside these walls. But ever since my uncle seized power, the people have been forced to endure his licentious reign. Did you know they asked me to assume the throne before my time at the academy? They said only a true king could undo Rufus's misrule.
So why didn't you?
Because it would have divided the kingdom. just as it's doing now. Yet had I supported my uncle's claim, it would have been open rebellion. And the only way to prevent such a rebellion is to invade the capital and kill the regent. In other words, I cannot restore my grandfather's peace without first breaking it.
In that case, there's no reason to hesitate. You know fighting is the only answer here. You just have to accept it.
My apologies. I have a bad habit of agonizing over such things. And as all of you have come this far to help me, the least I can do is make an attempt at optimism.
Optimistic when you gotta kill your own uncle. That's interesting. Okay, this story is actually... This is actually pretty good. Alright, now I actually get to position my team members the way I want to. What units do I now have on the field? Alright, Mercedes, she's a healer. Felix, Sylvain, Dimitri, Ash. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Annette isn't here, so everybody else is on the field already. Alright. Let's give myself some different weapons. Is anybody else a sword person here? Nope. Somebody use that venom sword. Oh yeah, Felix is the iron sword using. Yep. Now they're axes. Yep. Take that. Alright. Alright, let's do this.
As we feared, the soldiers are using the townsfolk as shields. What cowards!
And our first priority is to secure the people's safety.
Getting poisoned. Okay. Oh yeah, it's because I have venom. So it's teaching me all the things.
We'll start by eliminating guards on the capital perimeter.
Alright, let's command them.
Commence the attack. Take a breather.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? I'll provide us.
Let's begin.
Alright, the dude, you go attack him.
Move.
Begin the operation.
You go attack
Our
that guy
orders
too.
are clear.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
We must strike.
I'll do my best.
Alright, you tag along with
I'll
Felix.
back them up. This will go faster if we split into two groups.
They're coming. Shore up the defenses.
Alright.
This stronghold will fall.
That was a pretty good combo.
Gotta keep it.
They're all dead. That's, yep, let me load up.
My turn.
I'm going.
Perimeter is secure. Things should be easier now that we know our backs are safe. Open the gates and seize the town. But ensure no harm comes to the people.
Oh, I realized what it was. So there's only 4 playable characters. I should have put,
Ferdiad is large. We should divide and...
I should have put, Felix as one of the playable
The
characters.
front gates still closed off. We should probably open them up so we can get reinforcements in here. Yeah?
A fine idea. And if things go awry,
Begin the operation.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin the I have your back.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Alright.
I'll do what I can. I'm a little nervous. I'll do it. It's worth a shot.
We will proceed as planned.
I'll do what I'm here to help.
We will proceed as planned.
Alright, make sure you get rid of
hear
them.
you loud and clear.
So Vayne, you get rid of them over
I'll
here.
make sure we might need another way out.
Right now, way.
It's not over.
Alright.
he's a valiant one. Clearly, that apple did not fall far from the tree.
Oh, this is that one guy.
To think they would involve innocent people. We must end this battle as soon as we can.
I defy you! This stronghold will fall!
This person gotta be done. Yep.
I can still fight!
Whoa! That was super cool. That's the level I'm ready to do.
I think
I've awaited this moment.
That's Felix, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the dash, okay.
I think I'm in. I'll do what I can. I'm here to help. I'll do my best. I'll back them up. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Here, you lot, I'll make short work of this.
Alright, and the Dimitri's over here. I'm over here.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Begin the operation.
Alright, you guard
I have your
Dimitri.
back.
Shall
You
we?
guard Shez. Alright.
Let's take the stronghold.
That was really strong.
Now's our chance. Attack!
Yep, you're done.
Strength and no mercy.
Is this really the best the officers of Ether can offer? Disappointing.
This is not a person. I got him. Did say Dimitri really
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'm not so sure what it is.
In that case, fling open the gates. Sorry, Your Highness. Stole your thunder there.
Alright.
You're all right.
That's another one though.
We should have never let it come to this. Do not blame yourselves. However, if you seek to make amends, lend me your strength and help me reclaim the capital.
Alright.
We will proceed as planned.
Not a problem. I've got this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Let's begin. It's time.
Gotta take out the people with circles, so.
Begin the operation.
Alright.
I'll do what I can. We march. On me.
Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me.
Leave this to me.
My turn.
Let's get rid of this person real quick.
I do this for His Highness.
Alright, and you run over here to go capture more keeps. Got it. Forgot about that move. Shadow Flash. How do I get over there?
My turn.
I'll do it.
Please. I'm coming.
Yep, that's down.
Forgive me, my lord. I see our enemy is somewhat competent. Deal with this Viscount Kleiman.
Worry not, Cornelia. We will save Prince Dimitri from that vile puppeteer who controls him.
I would actually think they're saving Dimitri.
We need to take care of those soldiers before we're boxed in.
That should be easy. Alright, Sylvain, you go take care of some of them.
Short work of this.
Probably still want the map. There we go. That helped.
Not a problem.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We must strive to perform to.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous. I'll do what I can. I'm here to help.
Shall we? I'll provide.
Right.
I suggest we again divide our soldiers to deal with the multiple threats, Your Highness.
Got another one down. This person's really strong. Alright. Yeah, they're all dead. They're all done.
Stand down. I must keep aiming higher.
This is just sad. Can we please hurry and get this battle over with?
No regrets.
Just wait.
Not a problem. I've got this. Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup to me. Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of them.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
So you should be dead now.
Please, Your Highness, you must see reason. We're only doing our duty.
Take him into custody. I have a lot of questions.
Oh, we didn't kill this guy. Okay.
At once, Your Highness.
So that'd be terrible if we actually ended up killing that guy. Gotta go capture these other keeps because apparently no one was captured.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Alright, yeah, you guys got that keep.
Let's do this.
Take a breather.
These two are gonna be dead. Yep, got him.
The town should be safe for the time being. Let's press on to the castle.
How do we breach the castle with the drawbridges up?
That's a good question. Because I have no idea.
Unleash our units from the strongholds and cleanse them all.
Alright, they opened up the place.
There are controls by the castle gates that lower the drawbridges.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Hear you loud and clear. Leave the backup, hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin.
I'll do my best.
They still haven't captured the keep yet.
Do so from within the strongholds.
Your Highness, the troops that escaped the castle have taken up position in the surrounding strongholds.
Won't do. We must retake them at once and ensure the town is safe for good.
One down.
If you're here to rescue us, give us the honor of joining you in battle.
My turn. This stronghold will fall. Let's do this.
Let's take the stronghold.
Alright, I got the stronghold. How do they start this? Alright, how do I use the controls?
Let's take it for ourselves.
Oh, that's how I do it.
This area is secure. Not a moment too soon, it seems.
Got doing the tornado again. That's another level up for Shez.
Gotta keep.
How do I do this? Hold on. Oh, just take those keeps.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot. I'll do my best.
That makes way
I'm a
more
little
sense.
nervous about this.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned. We must. That's the last of the strongholds.
And I gotta dash all up there. Go
It
over
should
there.
be much quieter around here from now on.
How are we supposed to get up there? That's my question. Oh, the door's already open. Okay, we can just run in. Alright, I pretty much already captured all the bases down there. Now I just gotta actually finish the mission. I did. The side mission was taking them all over. Now I gotta worry about actually getting to the actual main thing. There we go. Okay.
And of course, the main entrance is blocked. We need to find another way in.
I actually gotta seize them and then take them over. Okay. Alright. Got it. Got it.
Let's take the stronghold.
Now's our chance. Attack!
My turn.
My turn.
Grant them no mercy.
I'll show you what I can do.
Got it.
Let's get that bridge down. Where are the controls?
Alright, that's one bridge down.
Good. Now, if we lower the other drawbridge, we'll be able to attack the enemy from both sides. He'll take the lead.
Clearly underestimated the royal whelp. Time for someone to put him in his place.
And now they're sending everybody.
I shall take the lead.
Take a breather.
Leave this to me.
I'm going.
I've awaited this.
Not a problem. Move out.
Moment.
Alright, now I gotta go attack the other people. Do I have a key on me or something? Alright, the room's right here. There we go. Got it.
Now that we have access to both the east and west bridges, it's time to breach the capital, corner the traitors, and strike them down.
Alright.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let's begin.
Now I gotta run all the way back across the map.
It's time to move.
I'll do my best. I'll back them up.
Shall we?
I'll do what I can. I'm here to help. Hear you loud and clear.
I'll make short work of this.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Alright. I gotta fight her.
My, this is your lucky day. I've decided that you deserve my personal attention.
Oh, this guy too.
Ah, fate. You truly are whimsical. Will today mark my death or his? Either way, this was.
I think you're gonna die.
To a close.
I gotta run all the way back around. I'll get rid of Cornelia first, because I'm already close to her. I was placed Dimitri to get rid of her. Oh, she's dying. She's behind this door. That's... See, that's dumb. Yeah, it's really dumb. I gotta run all the way back across the entire place.
Allow me.
Shall we?
It's time to move. It's time to move.
We will proceed as we must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Let's send Dimitri and Shez over to fight her, because they should be enough. Everybody else can go fight the other lady. There we go.
To victory!
I will handle this.
Hey, tornado? That's pretty cool. Alright, now we're on our way to go fight that one lady. Well, the king. That's a lot of damage. There's a lot of people up here that I can fight because their class is bigger than mine.
Oh, why the long faces? Does our hospitality displease you so? Oh my.
Yep, they're all there.
Fascinating power you possess.
Sure is. But if you think I needed to beat you, think again.
I shall take a breather.
So, it's come to this at last. Well, dude, if you want my head, then come claim it.
I mean, you say that, but you were just scared of Dimitri. Literally just talking about how scared of were you.
We will defend our knees to the last! Household Darius has endured the most ludicrous of accusations because of you.
And yet, they're all true. Just see how you use that monster in an attempt to seize the throne.
Now that's more like it. It wouldn't feel like a real fight if I simply tore you limb from limb right out of the gate.
Yeah, you're almost dead.
We can break her. Here it comes.
We can definitely break. Especially with these ultimates. He's dead.
Look at me getting wrapped up in my fun again. But sadly, I must bid you farewell.
My turn.
Billy retreated.
She's slippery. My uncle seems determined to not surrender. Which means he gives me no other choice.
Alright, I'll shot on the king, on this guy.
It's time.
I've awaited this moment.
My turn. Leave this to me.
There's a lot of people in here that I'm not gonna be able to fight. That's a lot of people.
Do you have to rule over men when you're very human yourself? You're an ambition, nothing more.
Say that.
Need to be careful.
I shouldn't kill you, Dusker, when I have the chance.
Yeah, not the best line to say, considering the fact that they didn't know you called Screw Empty Busker. Oh, you're dead. And Ash just killed you. I meant to kill you with Dimitri, but whatever, it's fine.
Your Highness, we are moving Rufus to a cell and preparing him for
question. Oh, we didn't even kill him.
Good, thank you. I will join you shortly. Raise your voices with me, friends. You fought hard this day, and now victory is ours.
That fight took way longer than I thought it was going to be. That was a very long fight. It was really fun though, but I wasn't expecting to have to run across the map back and forth repeatedly. That was a long fight.
A decent effort.
I can't wait.
No.
Hey.
Yeah.
Something you feel like saying?
No.
All traitors get put to the sword. It's his duty as king.
Final words?
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do what I must.
Well, to perish by your hand, it is a fate that I much deserve.
Yeah, this is not something I was expecting.
Which leads the lords Elidor, Mateus, and Kleiman.
Yeah, this story, the Dimitri's drama got way darker than what it originally was.
We believe they, as well as many powerful Western lords, were accomplices.
Okay, so they were all involved in the tragedy of Dusker. That's actually really interesting.
Along with the Grand Duke, they seem to have received large sums of money and supplies from the Imperial nobility. Thinking this to be recompense for the assassination in Dusker, we investigated the link further. In 1171, the mage Cornelia arranged for a certain powerful Imperial family to come to the kingdom.
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel, brought Edelgard here in exile.
Correct. We think Lord Arundel and his followers were behind the matter. They have deep ties to the Imperial household.
As I suspected. You're a clever man, Margrave Gautier. Well done.
Thank you, Your Highness.
That's the first time we met Sylvain's dad, because he wasn't even mentioned in the other game. It's actually really cool.
If we continue bringing information,
we're seeing a bunch of new characters in this version.
We'll soon have a clear picture of what transpired.
My uncle's attendants must also confess to the slaughter in Dusker. But now that things have come this far, we can't expect the Western Lords to stay silent. We need a way to keep them far from power.
Oh, there are always ways, provided you're willing to keep all your options open.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later. For now, spread word of what you have found to every palace and pub in the land. That should help keep the lords in check.
Is that wise, Your Highness? If we announce that Rufus was involved in the tragedy of Dusker...
I will not feed my people half-truths. They deserve to know.
I've always admired that candor, Your Highness. Yet such news is sure to create a degree of unrest in the kingdom.
So you suggest we bury the truth? Should it somehow come to light, the people's faith in me will be forever shaken if the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past. This is the path we must walk.
Fine words, though I doubt they'll appease the people of Dusker, nor the rest of Fargus, many of whom will not be so quick to forgive.
Ha! We thought you might say as much, which is why His Highness and I have devised a solution. I will resign the title of Duke and pass it to my heir.
Spare me, Rodrigue. One person with wild ideas is already one too many.
Oh, so Felix is going to become the Duke in this place. That's interesting. That's what. Okay, that's why I think the trailer he had this dude's cape.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. Someone must bear responsibility for what happened in Dusker. People will naturally seek to point the finger at His Highness, and we need him unsullied if he is to lead. Someone has to get down in the mud and bear the slings and arrows for him. Who better for such a task than me?
Rodrigue will abandon his title and work with Dedue to restore harmony between our people. I'm not asking him to take his life. Rather, he offered to spend it to set things to rights.
In that case, we've only to deal with the issue of the throne. I believe we should move forward with your coronation straight away.
I agree. My time at the Officers' Academy was a valuable experience. But I belong here now. Obviously, Felix won't be able to return either. Have him come to me later, so I can deliver the news and an apology.
I've already had a word and told him what must be done. You've no need to apologize.
Yes, I have. As for you, Gustav, you'll also be staying here in the kingdom.
But I abandoned my homeland. There can be no place for me in Fargus.
I will make a place for you. I need your help. Lady Rhea will understand.
It would be my great honor, Your Highness.
Send word to the church and the lords. Count Galatea will be in charge of contacting the south.
See, inside the other story, Dimitri didn't become king until after the time skip. And Dimitri becoming king really early in this one. And they're actually building a steady, actually stable kingdom, as opposed to the kingdom being entirely falling apart like it was inside the other game. This story is like entirely different than what I was expecting. I've said this like multiple times, but like
now, there's another
it gets more and more different the more I play.
I wish to reorganize my army. Since I have you all assembled, I'd like to hear your suggestions.
You still working, Dimitri? Have you even slept since the battle?
Never mind that. There's a favor I've been meaning to ask of you. It won't happen right away, but I'm considering the formation of a new private army. I need someone to captain them, and I was hoping it might be you.
And what does the leader of the kingdom need with a private army?
I fear my uncle may have rubbed off on too many of my knights. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's clear as day that bribery ran rampant. To rectify the matter, I'm looking into a complete reorganization of the army. These next several years will be an age of civil war. And I want to be surrounded with the best and most loyal soldiers I can find.
Well, that does sound interesting. Still, I'm just a regular old grunt. Why put me in charge?
Because this will be an army of commoners, not knights and nobles. A mercenary like you is far more likely to earn their trust than some stuffy noble who's never known a day of hardship. Please, allow me to be clear. This is not an order. If you'd rather return to the academy, you're free to do so.
Are you kidding? I'm in. Thank you, Dimitri.
Having put down Rufus's revolt and ended his uncle's life, Dimitri draws closer to the truth regarding the tragedy of Duscur, and also begins the process of ascending the throne. All the while, the Adrestian Empire deals with a fierce power struggle in its capital, Enbar, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Olmyran horde. Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home. Azure Gleam. To war. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne...
Alright, we're going to leave this part for the next video, because this video has gotten longer than I thought it would be. So we're going to leave the Azure path, the last chapter of the demo, for the next video. If you guys enjoyed the video, just comment and just say whether or not you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more of the full game when it comes out, I'll be sure to grab that. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.